just so stressed. I wasn't eating properly. I was like eating Snickers for dinner. Like it was terrible, y'all. Like I was not eating well, and then I totally would stop dancing because I didn't have the time. So I was in and out, but ultimately I was not eating right. I was not doing right. I wasn't exercising like I used to. And typically, y'all, I'm dancing and or working out every day. This has been my life, my entire life. I'm dancing or I'm working out every day. I step, I dance, all the things. So I'm never just complacent. And that's what was happening. And I think my body just kind of went into shock, like, what's going on? We haven't moved in 6 to 8 months. This is not a thing. So I think that's what happened there. But I started doing my manifestations and my affirmations and doing it in the shower every day, using the water as the portal to my spirit, the universe, etc., etc., whatever you believe in. And I took control of my life. I took control of my health. I took control of my joy, my peace, my happiness, all of it. And when I tell you I noticed a tremendous difference in my life, period. Take control of it. That's what I do.
So y'all might be wondering, like, why is he so locked in on that? Because y'all got to realize, I've seen this young lady come a long way. And that's why it was only right that I give you your flowers. I've seen her since she was literally a teenager. I was working in Kids Foot Locker at the time, and her and her moms would come up in there and buy shoes, and she would just be dancing and singing around the store. And I called it. So look, just so y'all know, I do have an eye for talent. But I called it. I was like, she gonna be famous one day, and lo and behold, your body of work, just speaks volumes. The fashion shows that you've done, the brands that you've promoted, so just keep doing what you're doing. And my last question is, who would you like to work with most in the industry?
Oh, they jamming here. I'm sorry, y'all. Most. That is so tough because each area of my expertise has like a person I want to work with. Dance wise, I love me some Sean Bankhead. And in actuality, I was getting very close to working with Sean until I had a setback. I don't really want to talk about it 'cause I'm gonna cry, but I had a setback. I took a few of Sean's classes. He would call me out repeatedly as one of the talented dancers that would perform in the group solo after. And he started to recognize me. I remember, I'll never forget, every time he saw me after that, he would like look at me like, I know her. Like, yeah, you do know me, Sean. But I auditioned for Missy Elliott back right before I actually moved to Atlanta. And it was the craziest experience. We had a line wrapped around the building twice. We got there at 8 a.m. I did not leave till 9 p.m. We were outside in the hot sun during the summer dancing. They didn't let us inside because it was too many people, so I had to learn the dance by watching the people around me because you couldn't hear nobody because they were all the way in the front. It's like thousands of people, thousands of dancers. They're all the way in the front teaching the dance. Can't hear, can't see my little short self. So I literally learned the dance from the people around me, practiced all day long. When I finally went into audition, it was like a group of 30 or 40 of us. They only called out 2 people, which was me and one other guy. Missy Elliott walks in the room. Sean's up front. And when I tell you I had no more left in me, my injuries were flaring up. I was exhausted. We didn't have food. You know what I'm saying? It was absolutely horrific. I had nothing left to give, and I bombed it. I cried. I left crying because this is like I was so close. And I've had these moments a lot. But sooner or later, it's going to connect, and it's going to be life-changing.
It already has, like, just the fact that you're doing what you love to do. You've worked with just the things that you've done in your career, from movies to music videos, the artists you've worked with. You've hosted dating shows, you know. So I mean, like you've literally done damn near everything in Black Hollywood, right? Atlanta is the Black Mecca, you know, Black Hollywood, and so you're extremely accomplished in your career, and
It's
just
funny because we were just talking about, he was talking about my body at work, and I was just like, I'm glad you said something because I feel like I be behind. I feel like I'm behind, like I don't really have a lot going on. But then when I go back and look at stuff, I'm like, oh well, yeah, I've done a lot. So that's also another point I think too. Like just keep doing what you love to do. Just keep at it, and you'll get there. Don't rush it. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey because once you're there, you're there. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's always a journey. But I know for me, I have a tendency to be my worst critic, and I'm like, oh no, I should be here by now. I should be here by now, and it's really not about that. I'm doing the things that I've loved to do, that I've always loved to do. I'm making a living doing it, and that's at the end of the day, that's really all I could ask for, you know.
well, thank you again just for taking time out of your busy schedule and come back here to Lafayette. And we love y'all, Lafayette. Just continue doing what you're doing. It's just your story in itself is inspirational, and I think you need your own biopic. I'm just saying, you know. You know. But guys, thank y'all for staying tuned in, staying turned up. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, go and follow her at It's Queen Ace. You're gonna see her with all like everything we talking about, her entire body of work. But you've seen her before. You've seen her. You just don't know you've seen her. So it's not like I'm telling y'all about somebody that's off in the shadows. No, she's done a lot. So thank you again, and y'all stay tuned in, stay turned up, stay black. I'll let y'all later.